Well, I'm back in my terminal, ready to get going with Git. And before we can get started, we need to configure Git with some basic information. The bare minimum we need to tell Git about is our name and our email address. So we're going to issue some commands to configure Git with our name and email address. Before I do that, I'm going to tell you where we're at. Within our bash environment, we can issue the pwd command. That's present working directory. And this confirms that I'm simply in my user directory. So these commands can be issued from really any place in your system. We're going to be issuing global commands. So I'm going to type git config -- global. That's to configure at the global or user level. These configuration settings will be independent of any repository we might be using in the future. And then my first setting I'm going to use is user.name. And then I'm going to put a space, and then in double quotes, I'll put my name. I'm going to press enter. For Git, at least with the config command, no news is good news. I'm going to type in a similar command for our email address. So git config -- global space user.email space double quotes, and then I'm going to type in my email address. Now I'm going to press enter, and again, no news is good news. We can confirm that Git is aware of our settings by typing git config space -- global space -- list. And Git echoes out what it knows about our current global configuration settings. Now, what Git is actually doing behind the scenes, it has created a simple text file within our user directory that is called .git config. In fact, if I echo that out by using the cat command, that simply just prints out the contents of a file, you can see the format that Git uses. So cat, I'm going to use the tilde to specify my home directory /.git config. So you can see this is how Git tracks global configuration settings.